With the dawn of the 21st century, the global agricultural sector, growing rapidly, has a staggering turnover of $12.5 trillion per annum. However, it is faced with several challenges, the most crucial of which involves guaranteeing sufficient, nutritious and safe food for the masses, and achieving that is by no means easy. The agricultural supply chain, in particular, is steadily becoming overstretched, with its inefficiencies costing the economy nearly $400 billion every year. According to the United Nations estimates, the food that is lost and wasted could feed 1.26 billion hungry people every year. That is more than 1/8 of the world's population. The sheer amount of waste incurred here is inexcusable, especially considering the world's growing population. With more mouths to feed, it is becoming increasingly important to cater to farms and those with the skills to manage them, whether through financing or other means. Therefore, solutions must be found or implemented to streamline agricultural processes if we are to maintain a healthy standard of living for the average individual and ensure that as many of these 8 billion people have regular access to food as well. Problems agricultural entities face. There are many challenges facing the agricultural industry, all of which affects consumers, farmers and firms alike. In the current state, it is an immense challenge to facilitate individuals and institutions to fund the capital requirements of the producers, which include farmers, manufacturers and other individuals. Supply chain. The supply chain challenges are especially significant since it tends to be quite complex, where even a single issue gone wrong can affect an entire procedure. Many problems can and do arise, requiring the careful management of resources and record keeping. This also drives home the point that disruptions within agricultural supply chains tend to be much more apparent and vital compared to supply chains in other industries. On the one hand, we might face a shortage in one place, while on the other, we might have food rotting in containers in other parts of the world. Not to mention the sheer number of intermediaries that permeate the industry, increasing the points of vulnerability, which in turn increases the chances for fraud. Many intermediaries can also slow down supply chain procedures, such as those involving traceability, for example. Blockchain. What is it and how can it help? Put simply, a blockchain is a ledger distributed across the various nodes within a network. A node is a location. This ledger can encompass any textual information, and its distributed nature ensures a tamper-proof record that cannot be erased or manipulated. This tamper-proof record can have massive implications on providing finance and within supply chains, and it is no surprise why. Through blockchain, banks and private financiers will be able to lend money to farmers with less risk and fees involved. Digital assets of their produce, information stored about their farming practices, their income, and much more will be able to be traced back to their origin, making it easier to provide finance and receive payment at the same time. Blockchain adoption is usually followed by fewer intermediaries. This can result in fewer transactional costs, which can then be passed on in the form of lower interest rates. Also, when applying for a loan, there are KYC requirements, and providing proper documents can be another source of inconvenience for farmers or consumers. Here, blockchain can help create a virtual digital biometric identity for them, which is stored securely and can then be accessed by financial entities. This would significantly ease such procedures and decrease manual intervention, all of which can be very convenient for institutions and farmers alike. Furthermore, blockchain could bring much needed automation via smart contracts. With smart contracts, contracts between borrowers and lenders can be generated and digitally recorded on the blockchain, with terms and conditions increasing transparency on both ends and guaranteeing efficient repayment of loans. Hence, with blockchain, the barriers to entry for financing are significantly reduced and farmers can have easy access to the funds they may require. As for the entire supply chain, uploading it to the blockchain will remove many intermediaries from the process, since record keeping will be simplified and more streamlined. Now, with all these incredible potential solutions, how can blockchain technology tackle all of these from one place? For this, we introduce AradChain. Located in Dubai's Silicon Oasis, the tech capital of the Middle East, we are creating a blockchain network that will provide access to finance by combining it with various agricultural inputs, advisory services, and market access from manufacturers, farmers, and others. Moreover, our services will include utilizing a data-driven approach that is agriculturally relevant in assessing risks and returns, so that bespoke funding schemes are developed for small to medium-sized farmers and funders. Provide access to quality input to agri-input retailers with a fully comprehensive solution for every supply need, including multiple channels, and allowing them access to the best input for farmers and manufacturers from their local shops. Agricultural insurance. In addition, we aim to integrate agricultural insurance with IoT and blockchain to help mitigate risk by enabling more accurate assessments of crop yields and weather patterns, providing a more secure and transparent system for agricultural insurance. We will do this by incorporating improved index insurance with timely and automated payments based on weather data and smart Oracle integration of weather and other data sources. Improve market access for farmers via the AradChain blockchain-powered supply chain network, providing supply chain solutions to our stakeholders by ensuring quality, by aggregating fresh produce, simple payment terms, logistical support, and granting access to competitive prices while factoring in every relevant cost and expense. Moreover, we will work with various parties like exporters, retailers, and wholesalers to ensure that they have constant access to these without needing to deal with numerous intermediaries. Our blockchain network is designed to empower various stakeholders, each playing a unique role within the AradChain ecosystem. We will build the blockchain's largest demand-driven, organised and tech-enabled supply chain of fresh agricultural produce. AradChain will connect farmers, manufacturers and individuals directly with buyers, creating the most extensive agricultural digital ecosystem on the planet, for the planet. AradChain, the next agricultural revolution.